All right, so we've got ourselves a question, folks.
Ooh.
Yes, I know, it's exciting.
We haven't got... We've been getting a few, but not a lot.
Yes, so this one is we got over on Apple Podcasts. The question is, are you ready?
I think so.
If you got yourself sucked into the world of D&D,
Ooh.
what race, class, background would you be and why? And not what would you want to be,
But what you
but what
would
be.
Okay.
Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
I can go first.
Okay.
Okay. So I think in terms of race, I've always thought about being an elf and feeling
that's
very accurate to me. But if you look at the lore and activities of gnomes in like just the base rules, it's also very accurate to me. So if there's like a half elf, half gnome, that is definitely what I'd be, because I am very, conflict avoidant, and I like studying and learning new things, but I'm also very, very creative. I'm also create a lot of things and talk too much if it's about a thing I like. So
I like that.
there's that. Class? I've always wanted to be a druid, but realistically, I'd be a wizard because
I fully believe that.
there's I don't know.
You like learning stuff a lot.
Yeah.
And researching and all that.
And I'm not an overly active outdoor person, so there's also that.
Yeah.
As wizards like
Just
to stay holed
it.
up in their towers.
Yeah, that's fair. And then, background's kind of hard.
Background? I don't know. Commoner.
There
if
you
it's
go.
a background.
Yeah, the reality of the situation.
Yeah.
The reality is I would be a podcaster in D&D world. No, my turn.
You'd be part of, what is it? What was the podcast?
Oh, from Campaign 1?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Was it Terry Talk?
It was something like that. I could look it up. Hold on, everybody. Thaddeus Clodsworth.
That's what his name was.
And it was called a Clodcast.
A Clodcast, right.
Wow. Sorry. That was a deep dive. But that'd be me for sure. Okay. What was the actual question? Oh, my
Race,
goodness.
class, and background?
I think
what
for
would
me,
you
we
be?
talked about this briefly, but I think I would be a turtle. I'd be very pacifist, very vibes hey guys, it's fine. Just hide in your shell and have a good time.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then I think for class, I would probably be
Based off of
me, I'd probably be a fighter, no magic, low stakes, somebody who's a builder and working with their hands and stuff like that. So I could see a fighter or maybe a druid, but I was thinking more like a fighter, kind of generic turtle fighter guy. And I think my background would be something almost like a sailor or a woodworker.
Oh, like a carpenter?
Yeah, that's
nice.
what I think. I think I'm the hero that maybe used to adventure, but anymore he just builds cabinets for the village. But everybody knows he can throw down.
Nice.
That's what I imagine.
I like it.
All right, thank you guys so much for that question.
Yeah.
We also got a couple names from this person that we'll be using, so thank you. And I think that's everything. So now we will get into the episode.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
This is Dadventurous. We're a podcast.
We are a podcast.
If you're only starting to listen now, we're in the middle of a story, so you should probably go back to one of the beginning episodes.
Not only are we in the middle of a story, we're in the middle of a battle.
We are.
A tiny bit of a boss fight. Little mini boss.
Mini boss?
Yeah, kind of. I don't know. It's stronger than you've fought so far.
That's true.
So we'll call it a mini boss. So Mel was in the action the last 2 episodes, and we're continuing in the action a little bit here.
Been dealing with some more chaos.
That's right.
Gloomy
the aftermath of new and frightening magics. Something like that. But besides that, thanks everybody. We've been getting lots of listens lately.
Yeah.
And it's been super cool.
Thanks for all your support.
That's right. Yeah, some kind words. We still try to put out stuff on social media, occasionally putting out art and things like that. We're going to hopefully have some more art pieces from yours truly That's me this time.
That's you.
Yeah, I gotta work on some stuff, but it's been fun. Hopefully, guys, everybody's been enjoying all of the awesomeness of Mirelight.
Yeah.
The creepiness of Mirelight. I realize that with how things are going, we'll have a Halloween episode this year with maybe some spooky creepiness.
Are we going to do a special?
I don't know. Maybe
Halloween
we'll have to.
special?
Mirelight is ripe for the picking in terms of some Halloween spookiness.
'Tis true.
But I think we got to get back into this combat. So are you ready to do the recap?
I do believe I am.
Okay, well then take it away, Mel Ashgrave. Boom, 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 boom. Adventurous.
The Mudmarket was in chaos. Gloam spawn attacking everything. Civilians injured, panicked, running everywhere. I haven't seen an attack this big in, well, forever, really. I'd set out to try and stop this problem before it got too big. Managed to help out a family I found trapped under a collapsing roof. Managed to get someone out who was pinned and crushed a gloam spawn that was going to attack them in time. Once I dealt with that issue, there was yet more to unravel. I raced on in search of the big one that I'd seen from up above, and I found it attacking a few MMCD, already downed and not doing very well, but the tables turned on me, as I didn't do very well either. I got stuck. But there's someone who came in and saved me. Don't know who they are, but mysterious purple figure with a purple... they look like a cyclops or something, I don't know. But they're helping out with the fight, and we can try and get the situation under control. Perhaps with a little bit more assistance.
And that is where we are now. You had just been gooped up by a shadowy, sticky substance that restrained you.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody came in, dressed again, in that hood, purple outfit with a singular eye, mask across their vision. And they had come in, a female voice saying, "Have to do everything myself, don't I?" Shoved you and used her action to free you from this goop. In the meantime, this creature, this larger gloam spawn, seemed to draw on the energy of others, empower itself as the MMCD officers remaining and this Night Watch member have joined the initiative.
Wait, do I know what a Night Watch is?
You got a little bit of info, if I remember correctly, from Brixie.
She told me that she hadn't seen that image before.
Well, the daughter knows, but Mel does
not.
I thought she had told you, but
Nope.
maybe you didn't roll good enough or something of that nature.
Nope.
Okay, well then, we're going to learn a little bit about it anyway soon. So,
Okay.
squaring off, I'm keeping the initiative from last week, and I believe
I was
you had
first.
gone, and then this thing had just summoned all these powers to itself, emboldened himself in this dog armor, this beast, this werewolf, which means we are continuing combat, which means we are coming back to these two MMCD guys. They are going to join in the fight.
They got their wits about them, finally?
Yep. So the MMCD officers, they were just blowing their whistles. They come over. One of them has a sword that he's pulled out, and the other one has his little crossbow that he's got.
Okay.
And they're going to join in the battle. I'm going to just roll together and just keep them as kind of like one unit. So we're going to see if they hit. That is a natural 1, like the classic MMCD that you left behind. Maybe like stormtroopers. They're not always the
not always
bravest and brightest of the group, and their crossbow flies wide, and the sword attack misses here.
Oh, no.
As they look at each other and frantically blow their whistles, hoping for help.
They're still blowing the whistles?
Yeah. And then the hooded figure next to you kind of like squares up, pulls out this cool crossbow I had described, kind of mechanical, flips a little switch on the side, and a bolt like loads in.
Oh,
so
that's
it has
cool.
a little bit of like automatic factor to it. Spins it around, points it at the creature, and you guys had flanked it. Mm-hmm. So she, using the abilities that she has as a bit of a rogue, is going to disengage with a bonus action, and then on the disengage, fire.
Nice.
And get the advantage. So we're going to roll. Good thing I had advantage. Ooh, that's a nat 20.
Ooh.
That's
okay.
A crit. That's a crit. So plus. Oh, I rolled terribly, but that's still 12 damage.
Oh, that's
not
nice.
bad. And she is going to slide out of the way, partially into the shadows, recock her crossbow, and it is now back around to your turn.
To my turn. Well, I ain't got no fancy rogue actions, unfortunately.
No, you do not.
I'm still in melee with this thing, right?
Yeah, it had turned to face you, to stay with you.
Is it still focused on me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's still focused on you, and you're kind of opposite now of the MMCD guys that were in. One of them's in melee with it, and she had kind of backed away. So.
Yeah. Mel would stay in this fight.
Okay.
So I have my Shadow Blade up, so I get advantage.
You do, and you have the psychic damage. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's still up from combat. So.
Ooh, that is a 24 to hit.
Is that a crit or not? Quite?
No,
cool.
That's not a crit.
Okay,
not a crit.
Okay.
But
then yes, a 24 absolutely super duper hits. Go ahead and do your worst.
12.
Another
damage.
12 damage. This thing's starting to look kind of hurt.
I think I'll stay in range because if it does do an attack, it might get 2 attacks instead of 3.
That is true. So you're going to stay put?
Yep.
All right, here we go. This thing looking at you gets its turn first before anybody has a chance to distract it. First roll is a 11.
No.
So you don't get hit on the first attack. Second attack.
Did you crit?
I maybe got a nat 20.
Oh.
Okay. Doesn't mean you're going down. If I roll under a 2, because you have 10 health.
Uh-huh.
If I roll under a 2 on this dice, you won't go down.
Okay.
That's a 5. Okay. So with a slash attack.
Goodbye, folks. This is the end of the podcast.
Never. It's just unconsciousness.
Yeah, I suppose that's
just
true.
Death saves. It pulls back this claw, misses on the first one, and you feel good about yourself. But as you go, Marv's like, "Watch out on your left," and you get slashed. You feel that pass through you, and it feels like it almost grabs like your heart for a second, and you feel the darkness take hold as you pass into unconsciousness.
Oh.
Now, that was its turn. You are no longer an immediate threat.
Okay.
It is going to spin and look toward the MMCD officers, but it is their turn now.
Oh.
So for the time being, you are going to be doing death saves.
Okay. Do I have to do that every turn or every round?
On your turn.
Okay.
On your turn. Okay. The MMCD guys, they are going to both make their attacks.
Hit it.
A 19.
Oh, that's good.
And a 19. They are emboldened by seeing a fellow citizen who was helping go. 8 total damage from the MMCD guys.
Nice.
This thing's starting to look a little more hurt. From the shadows, what has she got? Let's take a little peeky poo. She is going to attempt to hide.
She would still get sneak attack, whether or not she doesn't.
Oh, I guess because they're in melee. That's true.
I mean, you can still hide, but
with advantage, making an attack roll. Dude, another nat 20.
How?
Wowsies. Okay, so that's 2 nat 20s for her and 1 nat 20 for the creature monster, which means
we're not even that far into the episode.
She gets to do. Wow, that is 17 damage. Plus sneak attack.
Oh wait.
Oh, I rolled so bad. 25 damage
from a crossbow bolt.
That's sneak attack.
Crazy.
This thing is starting to look pretty beat up. Is not doing wonderfully. However, it is your turn.
Okay.
Your first death saving throw of this campaign.
What are the rules of death saves again?
You're trying to get above a 10. You have technically a slight advantage. Basic rules. Unlike other saving throws, this one isn't tied to an ability score. You are in the hands of fate now, aided only by spells and features that improve your chances of succeeding on a specific death saving throw. So it is a raw roll.
Okay.
And you got a?
I accidentally rolled a 10, but I don't know if the accidental roll counts.
That's fine.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to roll again, it's up to you, because you could get a nat 20. I will allow the accidental, but if you do it again, you're taking the new number, whatever it may be.
I'll keep it.
Keeping it. Okay. 1 success for the death save. This thing looks at its MMCD people, and it looks at the nat 20 super damage it just took. It turns towards the shadows, hones in on this figure that was hiding, but just revealed itself for an attack. It's going to leap forward. But these guys, these MMCD officers, even though they're terrible, a miss and a hit.
Nice.
One guy gets a hit for 4 damage. As it leaps away, and the MMCD officer fires a crossbow bolt. It sinks into it as it goes, and it launches towards her. And as it lands, it is going to also do 2 slash attacks. Okay, I rolled terrible twice.
Oh.
Not that time. She is able to meld into the shadows a little bit. The eye glistening in the light a little bit, caused by these fires and glows of magic and stuff, and she's able to dodge. At the top of the turn, that was them getting an opportunity attack. They're both going to pull out crossbows. A hit and a miss. Again, because she is a rogue. Cunning action, disengage.
Oh, nice.
Slides right underneath this thing's legs. Is going to rush over. You are going to receive the benefits of a potion of healing. So she dodges underneath the thing. She's going to run over. She's going to pull out this little kind of red liquid vial from her thing. Pop the cork, jam it into your throat, and you get a whopping with 9 health.
Oh, wow.
You feel this surge of energy pop back up into you.
So
as you come through, she kind of slaps you on the cheek a little bit, and she goes, "Come on, Ashgrave, get to it." And she hauls you up to your feet again for your turn.
Oh, wait. Huh? Wait. So it's my turn?
As you come around, you are up with 9 health, and that's what you wake up to, a little slap on the cheek, and somebody saying, "Come on, Ashgrave, get it together."
That was painful.
Marv's like, "I was saving you a seat, too, just in case you joined the sword party."
I ain't doing that anytime soon,
he
Marv.
just chuckles.
I want to make a history check on this gal.
History?
For her voice.
Yeah, or investigation.
Or, well, I don't know. I want to see if I recognize her voice.
Yeah, I would allow either. You're an investigator. You are investigating things.
Yeah, I did investigation, so an 11?
An 11? Ooh, it sounds familiar. That's all you're getting.
I can't remember if you did the voice before either. Okay. Oh, wait. I might know who this is. I don't know if I know who this is, but I have a theory. Okay, anyway. That's irrelevant right now.
Yeah. It is your turn with 9 health.
So I stand back up. How far away is this thing?
She dodged to come to you, and it had rushed to her, so I'd say it's about 30, 40 feet away. At the edges of this clearing of the Mudmarket. Again, it's like spiky dog armor that it's sucked into itself. It's a little emboldened.
Mm-hmm. I am definitely going to move the rest of my movement, however it takes for me to get up and then move away.
Okay.
Now that
Fair.
I'm
so
not
you
in...
pop up and you dash as far to the other side of the market. We'll say you're about 60 feet away, still in this clearing a little bit. There's some vendor stalls if you wanted to try to like get behind, or if you're just trying to get away.
I just wanted to get away.
Okay, you are able to get away. Still got some blood or some bruising on your body, and probably a little blood as well.
But that popped me up a little bit.
Yep.
Since I have a ridiculous amount of range on this spell, I am going to cast Eldritch Blast again from incredibly far away.
And I do believe because you went into unconsciousness, your Shadow Blade has dissipated.
Yes, that's true.
And Hexblade's Curse might have also.
So that has dropped. Okay.
But an Eldritch Blast firing towards this thing, you give
light.
it this swirl. Marv's like, this one's from me, and it empowers the Eldritch Blast a little bit.
Green light shoots out from this. Can we hit? Guess what? I got a nat 20.
You got a nat 20.
For a 26 to hit.
Oh my goodness. Well, this is going to do a lot of damage, and this thing was getting kind of close.
Okay.
I'll tell you, you want to know how much you need, or do you want to just know?
No, I'll do it.
All right.
18.
With only 14 health needed left to defeat this thing, how would you like to tear this thing with your Eldritch Blast from reality?
Okay. Marv said this one's from me.
Yeah, that's what he said.
So I like to
you felt the little like extra power
energy
from your old mentor.
So I think I rush to the other side of the market of this clearing. And kind of skid and spin around, and as I'm spinning, I slash the blade, and as that green energy kind of courses along the blade and comes out and shoots, and it's a little bit more like large and kind of like crackly than the other ones, and I like to think it zooms across this clearing and into this thing, and maybe it doesn't, like it hits this thing, and maybe it doesn't like just poof immediately, like it hits that with that green flash, and it starts to glow, and then it kind of releases a little bit of a poof and
a little
dissipates it.
And a little green explosion.
Yeah.
Goes in, and you hear Marv in your head go, that's how you do it.
Payback.
Yeah, payback. And then as this thing dissipates, you see its form just kind of become the mist and the fog around. The gloam returning to the gloam.
All right.
And the market is still chaos, but the creatures are gone. We'll say...
Oh, right, because he pulled the other ones in.
Yep, he pulled them in. But there's still, like, fire going. You see the MMCD guys rush off, blowing whistles, joining in with other whistle creatures.
Whistle creatures?
One of them rushes over to their unconscious friend and, like, gives him a healing potion.
Okay.
And chaos...
But less dangerous chaos.
But less dangerous chaos.
Okay.
It's probably about 12:30 in the morning right now. Midnight 30.
Yeah. Okay. I take a moment to catch a breather.
Take a moment to catch a breather. Okay. Make a persuasion check for me.
Just a persuasion?
Yeah, let's just do a raw persuasion check.
Not great. 12.
A 12? Okay. You take a moment to pause. And you hear some shuffling over to your right, and you see that this hooded, purple-clad figure is gathering up some crossbow bolts, putting their stuff away, and just kind of like in the area in a way that like they don't seem rushed to leave, but they're not like coming to check on you or anything like that.
I straighten my hat. That was difficult. Suppose we should go say thank you. And I walk over to the purple hooded figure.
I think as you get closer, there's a moment where she spins around and points a crossbow at you, and then sees who you are and tucks it away, lowers the bolt off of it.
Okay.
And starts gearing up to leave.
I say, as I kind of walk up to her, I say, "Hey, thanks for the help. I'm used to kind of working with myself."
I think she is going to look at you and just say, okay, now you can get back to work. And she is going to make a noise, like something like I'm going to say kind of like a raven call, maybe like a night hoot almost, kind of this weird.
So like, are we talking like raven or are we talking owl here?
Something between that. Kind of like a weird, she puts her hands up to her mask and makes like a trilling hoot noise. And from the shadows in other parts of the Mudmarket, you see a couple other of these people clad in the purple eyeball.
Oh.
And they kind of form up around her. Some of them are pretty beat up. One of them is like getting hauled along.
They've also been fighting.
Yeah, they've been fighting in a way. And then you hear like the MMCD like, they went this way, and like they start to gear up to disappear into the shadows.
And I'm just standing here.
Yeah.
Okay. I go up to the lady again.
Okay. She's got a little bit of a different look where her armor is, everyone else's is just like all purple. Hers has a couple like silver accents that kind of maybe denote some sort of leadership role.
Okay. I go up to her and say, before I get back to work, in your words, I was wondering, have I met you before?
Roll a persuasion check again.
16?
A 16, she's going to say, and I thought you called yourself an investigator. And with a 16, I think...
I knew it.
What are you thinking?
I think I know who this is.
Who do you think it is? Let me hear it.
I think this might be Lena.
With that thought process of her saying, and I thought you said you were an investigator, she pulls back the hood, and you do in fact see Lena Cass, not in her demure dress and kind of damsel in distress vibe that you had first met on, but the second time you met with her, you had noticed a little bit more of a
experienced.
Yeah. And she pulls back the hood, and you do see the tight braid of her blonde hair before it had been very long and flowing and everything. She's got it tied tightly behind her, and as she does that, you see the iconic equal red gem bracelet at her arm that you also share. She's going to look at you.
I put my hands in my pockets.
Yeah, and she goes, I don't know what you're doing down here, but I don't have time to chat. You need to let us get out of here. And have you learned anything useful?
I have, but if you're saying you need to get out of here, I'll let you get on with your night job, and I'll get on with mine.
All right. She takes a step away, and then she comes back to you, and she flips out a little card.
Oh.
She hands it to you. A little card.
Business card?
Yep. Kind of. And it's just the symbol of this group with the eye and the hood.
Oh.
And she says, give that to Harima, and she can help you out.
Oh.
And then the four of them disappear into the shadows. And right about as that happened, you hear the whistle of a couple MMCD guys come over. And one of them, this young guy with the long hair, he's like, you there, where'd they go? We know they were the cause of all this. Those hooded figures. And they are running up to you.
They're running up to me?
Yeah, because he was the one that was in the fight with you with that lady.
Okay. I put my hands back in my pockets to kind of hide the card as well. And say, sir, with all due respect, I have reason to believe that these weren't the people that caused this. You saw them. They were fighting back.
Yeah, but I don't know. They were hooded, and if they were normal, why would they hide their faces?
There's so many people that do that in this town.
Yeah. And I think...
okay. They went that way, and I point in as much as a random direction as I can that isn't the direction they went.
Okay.
I don't even look where I'm pointing.
You just point in an opposite direction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You point away, and the guy bleats out a very loud whistle. And
I can't whistle.
Yeah, and he goes, that way. And he turns and looks at you, and he says, "Are you okay?"
I'll be fine.
Okay. Well, thanks for your assistance. What's your name?
Call me Mel.
Mel. And then he's going to go, and I'm going to load up my little list of NPC names.
Oh.
I haven't done it in a minute. This is... They call me... Wow. Oh, okay. I'm not sure if this is... They call me Earl.
Earl?
Earl Macheese. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. But
wait, or is it
somebody
Matisse,
sent one,
or is it Macheese?
I'm not. I guess it's Macheese. Maybe Macheese.
Macheese?
Machese. I like Macheese.
Macheese. Okay.
So we're going
with Macheese.
Earl Macheese here, the long-haired MMCD guy. I'm going to make a little note in my
Earl Macheese.
NPCs thingy. Earl Macheese. Thanks to one of our listeners for that name. And Earl Macheese runs off in the random direction you have sent them to chase after these hooded figures whose name Mel does not know.
So, is the entire troop just going in that direction?
Yeah, they're not. There's a reason you left the MMCD under the tutelage of Officer/Lieutenant Calloway. What would you call it? What do you call it when somebody's good at something?
Yes, organization?
No,
efficiency?
More like skill. Competency.
Competence.
That's the word I'm looking for. The competency of the MMCD is not what it used to be. And these guys all chase after it.
What about the injured ones?
They go hand in hand, and they go as a group.
I just still have my hands in my pockets. I kind of just stare at them for a little bit as they wander off into the fog in a random direction. I don't even know what's in that direction. And I just look at it and look at them go and just say, to Marv kind of, but also to myself, that is not a very good fighting division.
Marv's like,
there's a reason we left that.
Yeah, there is. Well, and I'm not there to train them, so it's all gone downhill, I think. Good thing I trained you, though.
Well, don't get too full of yourself.
Yeah, I noticed you went down there. Maybe we ought to get some things to help with that in the future.
Oh, hey, I can handle myself.
Didn't look like it when you were face down in the dirt.
Can't say anything, you're a sword.
I can say whatever I want. What are you going to do? Sheath me?
Fair point.
He just kind of chuckles and he goes, it's good you're all right, kid.
You too.
And the fires are getting put out, and the Mudmarket is slowly starting to come back to a calm moment. I wouldn't say it's happy, and it's going to be a while before a lot of these vendors and stalls and things get back together. You see some injured folks getting treated by some of the local medical people, equivalent of like EMTs come by. I would even say after a little bit, not Brixie herself, but like on one of the trolleys, after a little bit, some of the artificer mechanic dudes pop out wearing their iconic leather aprons. They start helping put stuff back together. They're a little bit of a,
repair force.
Yeah, and they have like a fire brigade and stuff like that. So I would say you start seeing even some of Brixie's workers coming this way.
Okay.
There's cooperation between the districts. It's not like they're
not separate. Yeah.
Some people live elsewhere and whatnot.
Okay.
And the night calms down a little bit. The mist feeling maybe a little extra thick and heavy this evening.
All right. Yeah, I take a breather, kind of brush myself off. Not doing too good. But I think I kind of take out that card again and look at it, and it's just the logo. It's
just a dark purple card and the hood ink on it with the eye being kind of like that silvery material that when you turn the card, it almost like
has
blinks the eye a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't mean much to you. It doesn't have any writing on it or anything. She said, give it to Harima. she'll help you out.
And I take a look up towards the skyline again. You can't see it.
No.
But in that direction. And I kind of just, calm down, I think. I think I want to head towards, turn towards the shop.
Okay.
And while I do that, I asked Marv, have you in your time ever known Harima to be part of a...
I was never a hat wearer. To be completely honest, that's a contact you've got more than me.
This whole thing has been full of surprises, I suppose. I really should stop being surprised.
Yeah, and I don't recognize that card or that symbol either.
It's new.
That's not from my time. Only thing from my time was Marlock's noodles.
We should get those again.
We should.
You look over at Harima's haberdashery.
Yeah.
And you actually, I would say you see the front windows busted on one side. And you see Harima sitting on the front steps with a warhammer across her lap. And a pretty iconic looking top hat on her head.
Nice.
That has some armor plating on it. And she's just taking a moment. Again, this kind of stocky half-orc, half-dwarf warrior hat maker.
Does she look beat up, or is she...
She just looks tired. She looks fine.
All right.
Yeah, she looks like she probably did some work on something.
I kind of walk over to her and say, Harima, hey,
Yeah, she looks up at you and she goes, "Oh,
glad to see you're all right."
Glad to see you too, kid. I take it you were part of that business?
The fighting business? Yes.
Yeah.
How's your shop?
That's been worse. Managed to squish one before they all disappeared. I take it you were involved in that? And she nods at you and your sword.
Yeah. It was, the problem's been dealt with, and there's...
She kind of chuckles at that, and she goes,
well,
this
one of the problems.
Right? And you both kind of chuckle together, and she's like, well, what can I do for you?
I kind of go up to her and say, I've been working on a job, as you know.
As I know.
And I just got some new information that I thought you might be able to help me with. And I pull out the card.
Okay. You pull out the card and hand it to her.
Yep.
She takes it from you and looks at it for a second. Her eyes look up towards you, her one tusk kind of poking up over her sideburns. She goes, I see. She gives a little flick, almost like a magician.
Oh.
And tucks it into her hat. She says, come with me. And she takes her warhammer and she uses it to get up. She's a little older.
Yeah.
Cracks her back a little bit.
Stretches and she starts walking up. Not the warrior type in your first, image of her. You've seen her steaming hats and working on stuff, but she carries the warhammer in such a way that's
this is a girl who knows how to.
Yeah, it might be from times past, but it's there.
All right.
And Marv's like,
that's a nice looking hammer,
That is. And a nice looking hat.
Yep. And she walks in. She takes the hammer and she goes and pops a little switch on her front counter and the lid lifts up. And inside is a place to place this hammer
nice.
She has access to. And she puts it down. She takes the hat, kind of flips it off of her head, throws it all cool, and it frisbees over and lands perfectly on a mannequin nearby.
Nice. I take a look around. Is it pretty wrecked in here? Or is it
no,
mostly...
it seems like she was able to get out in front of it. I would say over by that window, a couple hats on the ground. She had some clothing items too, a couple things over there. But for the most part, she lives upstairs. You see her door open and she had come down.
Okay.
Wearing, basically the equivalent of pajamas, but had gone to town on some things outside.
All right.
Harima doesn't mess around with her shop. She's one of the only buildings on the edges of the Mudmarket. Yeah. Not a lot like her, but you get the sense that Harima's haberdashery has been here for a long time.
All right.
And when she flung the hat and it went over to the side, you notice that in her hand is the card still. A little bit of sleight of hand.
I kind of stare at her for a second. There's a lot I don't know about you, isn't there?
She kind of chuckles and pats you on the side because she's shorter than you, and she goes, "Kid, I imagine there's a lot you don't know about a lot of things." Marv chuckles.
I take offense to that. And then,
actually, I think you know what? I think Marv chuckles out loud.
Oh, he does?
Yeah. And I think Harima stops for a second. She looks back at you.
I think.
As Marv went.
Does she know?
I don't think she does, but
That's
it's up
what
to
I
you
thought
to
as
explain
well.
it away or leave it for her as she looks at you with this inquisitive eye and looks around a little bit.
I think you say my throat's a little raspy.
Deception check. Absolute deception check.
It's not a good roll. A deception?
Yeah.
It's kind of a good roll. I don't know, a 13?
A 13? I think she looks at you and she squints her eyes a little and she's like, maybe I don't know everything I think I know either. And with that, she goes to her back room past her little steamer setup. And there is one of those coat rack or like poles with
like fire poles?
No, like a pole with a bunch of pegs on it with a bunch of different hats.
Oh.
And she goes up to like this specific hat that looks kind of like a bowler cap.
Oh.
And she reaches up inside, grabs the handle, and ka-chunk. And as she pulls it down, a back wall to this place opens up.
Oh.
Behind some clothing.
Oh.
And she goes, "Come on through." And if you would like, you can go on through.
Yeah, I go on through.
And as you go on through, you go into the back, and the door closes behind you. And on the walls here, you see the process of somebody making armor.
Oh.
Making hoods that look an awful lot like the
nice.
Outfits you just saw some people wearing, including your friend Lena Cass. You see the evidence of this, outfit maker.
Okay. I think I take a look around at this. Oh. All right.
She goes, "All right, now tell me, did they give you the card tonight, or did you get it previously?"
I just got it a couple minutes ago.
Okay. Well, do you know anything about them?
They're very secretive. They're purple. and I know somebody who's in it.
You know? Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
I didn't know she was in it until a few minutes ago, but...
Friends of a friend, as they say. Card means, I'll give you something. I work for them. They helped me with a little problem I had a little bit ago, and now I help them. We're helping to fix up the town. Or at least that's the ultimate plan.
Like the less than desirable goings-on that are always going on?
Let's just say we're helping where the MMCD aren't.
I can get behind that.
Figured you might. Figured that's why you got the card. And she clears away some of the hooded things, the eye stuff. You can always ask questions if you like.
Yeah.
And she starts pulling out boxes underneath the counter, and you start seeing some clothing items, maybe a little enchanted situation going on. You start seeing her pull out a few weaponry.
Oh.
And Harima does more than make hats.
I think while she's doing that and kind of pulling out things, I pick up one of the masks and kind of look at it and look at the eye and say, if you could tell me, what are they?
Well, call themselves the Night Watch.
Oh.
I don't know specifics. I just know it's new, and I know it's they're doing good. And they came to me to see if I could offer services, and they did a favor for my shop. And I've been working with them ever since, and getting them geared up, getting them ready to take on the night.
Oh.
And they're starting to spread to all the different districts.
Yeah,
Word I heard is the leader's trying to get in with the Gloom Rages, too. The ogres across the way.
That'll be an interesting thing to figure out.
Yeah. Anyway, they provide me with,
information. They provide me with help, protection, that sort of thing. And in return, I've been making them some gear.
Yeah.
Get to stretch the old smith muscles I haven't done. I grew up as an apprentice smith back in the day. Fell in love with making hats, but I still got the touch.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, it's always fun to kind of relearn relearn old skills.
A good way of putting it. I like that. Well, you got need of anything specific? I know you were here recently to get a new hat and a new coat, but you got any specific things in this department that you might need? Or any specific things coming up that you need to prepare for? You let me know.
My form of work has been getting more dangerous than it has in the past 2 years, so...
I take it something to do with what just happened included?
Something like that. Yeah. So, I might need a little bit stronger form of, protection. There's been some more gloam activity, more just dealing with dangerous people.
All right. Well, here, I think I got something in mind. And she's going to pull out a vest.
A vest?
Yeah, like a suit vest.
Okay.
Kind of like they already were.
I kind of have one of those.
You do a little bit. I'm going to say that this one is purple.
Oh.
So you get that kind of similar color to what the Night Watch were wearing. She pulls it out and she's like, this is kind of your style. And holds it up. Purple with a lot of silver buttons, silver accents, silver chain across the pocket.
Oh, it's like fancy.
It's kind of fancy, yeah. And she goes, maybe a little fancier than you're used to, but and she flips it out and she's like, I bet this would
just
do the work for you.
Oh.
I have, like I said, I got some skills in mind. And so this would be essentially the equivalent to boosting your AC by 1.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I kind of stare at it for a second and just say, but it's so, like, that's nice, but it's so nice, like.
Yeah, it's got more than just fabric in mind, though. And she zips open the pocket and pulls it back, and inside you see the equivalent of, like, almost like chainmail.
Oh.
Inside. And so she's like, I can make them look nice, and I can make them function. And so it's the equivalent of, like, a chainmail vest.
Oh.
It might even boost your AC by more than 1.
Okay. That is...
Because you can wear medium armor.
I can.
Yeah, I think it might actually boost your AC by 2, because it's the equivalent of like a chain shirt.
Oh.
Is what I'm doing it as.
Okay. Yeah, I look at it and she reveals the chainmail and just give a little whistle of appreciation, just like, that might be what I need.
Okay. She is going to zip everything back up. She's going to kind of spend a little bit of time fitting it to you and giving you this purple thing. And because she is, of course, a tailor of sorts. Gets everything fit perfectly, puts it on, flicks it, and you get that little metal ring sound. And she goes, that'll help a little bit.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Would I need to, would I need to pay you at all?
You get 1. That card got you 1 help. I figure that's the way I can help. And there you go. So, that one's on the house. Anything else you're interested in around here? You got to pay for it.
Take a look around. Kind of think through things, and I don't think so.
Okay.
And I kind of like straighten the vest a little bit and say, I think this will be all I need, but that'll certainly help.
Yeah. She's like, any other items non-battle related or anything else? What do you got coming up? Anything I can help with?
Non-battle. Oh. I take out of my pocket another card that I have. And reread it again for Xander Farthing's commemoration party.
Commemoration party, yeah, that's happening
in
about essentially tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Today being the next day.
I've stayed up for too long.
Yeah, and so she's like, what's this?
I have a feel silly saying it. I don't think Mel is much of a party person at all.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have a party to go to, technically.
And she like does that like, ooh, I see.
It's for the case, Harima.
I see, but somebody needs to look fancy, huh?
Yeah.
She's like, all right, out we go. And she shuffles you out of the room. And we'll say for lack of needing to go through a role-playing session, maybe based on the purple vest you just got, she hooks you up with fancy party attire.
Oh.
What do you suppose that looks like for Mel? Or if you want to think about it, we can reveal it next time.
Oh. I'm trying to decide whether or not she'd go for like 20 style dresses or if she'd go for a suit, and I honestly don't know. What's Marv's reaction to this, actually?
I mean, Marv sees you looking at a dress at one point, and he'd be like, I mean, it's up to you, but it's going to be hard battling monsters in a dress.
True.
And I'm not saying it wouldn't look good. I'm just saying you tend to fight monsters.
Also true.
But, you don't have to agree with Marv.
Yeah.
I even have a disagreement table that we have never used.
Wait, what?
I made this thing at the beginning because I wasn't sure how your and Marv relationship would be. So if you ever want to disagree, we have a disagreement table. And Marv, might have things that he'll say about that in terms of your magical powers.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
But yeah, I mean, up to you. I think it's whatever you think Mel would be. She's the type of person who sleeps in her PI clothes.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I almost constantly wear my trench coat. I think I take a look around. I think I'd still keep my fedora because fedoras are just fashionable, like with anything. In Mel's opinion,
in Mirelight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if you're not wearing something that like is very obviously not fedora material,
okay,
like a swimsuit.
I see.
Yeah. I think she would go for a suit, probably.
Up to you.
Yeah. So I have my fedora's gray,
mm-hmm.
right? I think it had a green band.
It did, but we could change it. It was just a band. She could change it for this.
Okay. You know what? Okay. I do kind of want to change it to purple.
Okay.
Just to match, get some color scheming there. Since this is like a suit vest armor that I have, but it also looks fancy. Okay. I do think I want to go for like a full-on suit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like a formal suit.
Yeah, formal suit. Probably, I don't know, not one that buttons up. And that's basically all I can say.
What do you mean not one that buttons up?
Because there's different ones. Sometimes they button up and sometimes they don't.
Oh, like for the jacket?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you're going for that like open style jacket.
Open style jacket, shorter than I'm used to, because it's a suit jacket. But
right. So you're going with the more of a classic suit look?
Maybe, slacks.
Yeah.
Probably. Just try to get that more. Maybe I wash my shirt or get a new shirt.
She'll get you set up.
All right.
For the sake of this, we can say that in your inventory you can add fancy clothes as an option to wear. And so kind of theming off of your purple vest that you now have, Harima sets you up with a little bit of a fancy attire.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We're going gray and purple color scheming here.
Gray and purple. Okay. And she gets you all set up. She puts the little pocket square in your pocket, like, fancy thing. And she goes, all right, now you're ready for a party. Don't have too much fun. And she kind of I think she pats you on the cheek a little bit. And she goes, also, you look like terrible.
Well, yes, I'd realize that. But this will be very helpful.
Okay. I'll say for now, she just puts it in a bag, gets it all ready for you, puts it in one of those nice bags and hands it to you.
Thank you.
Good luck up there.
Good luck down here.
Thanks. And she goes over towards you and she just takes a bookshelf that has some hats on it and she just shoves it to cover up the broken window. And she goes, I'm going to deal with that tomorrow.
That's fair. As I check my pocket watch and realize it's
probably about 1:30 a.m. now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am definitely starting to feel very tired with all of the fighting. So I say thank you to Harima. Good luck. And I think I kind of trudge back through the Mudmarket with the bag. Kind of go back towards the lift. I think I almost find myself turning towards like Marlock's Noodle House in the fence and then realizing that I have a room that I paid for.
You did.
And so I go back to the lift.
Okay. We'll say as you go back to the lift, there are some MMCD officers now.
I have papers.
Earl Macheese is there.
Oh, right.
And he looks at you and he goes, yes, Mel, the helpful one. Hey, thank you. Are you going up?
Yeah, if you'd allow me to.
You got to show me your papers.
I do have my papers, right?
You do have papers.
Okay. I do show them to him.
So you pull them out, he sees that they are stamped by none other than Commissioner Crenshaw, and he goes,
Crenshaw?
Sorry, Renshaw. I always say Crenshaw because it's Commissioner.
Oh, yeah.
Commissioner Renshaw. He looks at him and he goes, okay, well, aren't you fancy? Well, after you. And he loads you into the lift, pulls on the little blue cord.
Is there anybody else coming?
This time of night? No. You are solo.
Okay.
And pulls on the lift, and up you ascend.
Have a good night, sir.
That's Macheese to you. Earl Macheese.
Well, now that was rude. I'm not saying anything back to that.
And you ascend up through the gloam and through the mist.
All right.
And roll a dexterity saving throw.
What?
Or a perception check.
Huh?
Yeah, you're making your way back through an area where certain things have a scent for Mel Ashgrave.
Wait. Do I roll a dexterity check?
You roll a perception check first. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, if you do bad, then yes.
I did bad.
Oh, okay.
I got a 3.
You got a 3. So you're tired. You're exhausted. Mm-hmm. You've been having a heck of a day. You're leaning back against the rail of the lift, maybe dozing off a little bit as you go up. All of a sudden, you feel that whoosh of air next to you again, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, no. I got a nat 20.
Oh, no. I wanted it to steal your hat.
Wait, not this again.
With a whoosh of air.
A 22.
The proboscis once more.
I clamp down on my hat and turn around.
I think with the nat 22, you get the very, very obvious, like it came really close that time. Again, this thing was like 20 feet wide. This massive gloam wing moth. That like whooshes by in this little soft chittering noise.
I grab my hat and stare at it.
Yeah, and as you stare, you see that clutched into one of its little legs is your old hat.
I just shout. I point at it and shout, "Thief! I'll get you back one day." But this is graded, so I can't grab it.
No. And it flaps a few times into the bog.
Moths.
Anyway, I just want to do that. We'll say, for the sake of time, you trudge your way back up to
the inn,
the Skyview Lodge.
Oh, yeah.
Takes you a little bit of a walk. You go through. A lot of people are looking at you weird. You're holding the suit bag and you're beat up. But eventually you make your way back up. We'll say the night clerk is there. Just a like overly rotund I like how you chuckled. An overly rotund older man, a halfling, sitting on a stool that looks like it can barely support him, dozing and snoring.
I just walk past him.
Oh, there's a bell there.
There's a bell.
But you also have a key to your
room.
Yeah, you just walk past him.
I think I just walked past him. I'd rather not wake him up.
You go into your room, and a soft, cozy, wonderful bed is waiting for you for a night of long rest.
I definitely just set the suit bag down and just face plant into the bed.
Face plant into the bed.
I take nothing off.
And you can finally take a long rest. Now, I have a question for you as we're closing in on this episode.
Huh?
The party is a day from now. Is there anything Mel is looking to do, or do you think the next thing we will do will be to jump and figure out the party for Xander Farthing's commemoration of this new technology, this new partnership, whatever it may be?
I don't think there would be anything else I'd want to do.
Okay. Well, then we'll say, for the sake of timing, that your long rest starting at probably close to almost 2:30 a.m. Takes you deep into the mid-afternoon of the following day.
I definitely wake up at like noon.
Yeah, you wake up at noon for breakfast. You have a day of relaxation, maybe a croissant.
A croissant.
And maybe another bath.
Oh, yeah.
And
I try to look nice.
If you want to pay another couple gold.
Yeah, I think I'd probably leave that.
All right.
Wait, when's checkout?
I mean, whenever. It's midday.
Because that is something to worry about.
Here, we'll say that because this is the type of place that would absolutely do this. I'm going to say you wake up at noon, and they say, and for the extended checkout policy, that will be 1 extra gold. Because you woke up late.
Checkout's at 10, isn't it?
Yeah, it's at 10. And it costs you 1 extra gold to wake up late.
Okay.
So you gather up your stuff, feeling very well rested.
I had a late night.
And you head out to High Street, you get ready, and tonight is the night of the party.
All right.
And you spend the time getting ready, making yourself look nice. And that is where we'll end this episode. And when we come back next time, we will be doing a party time.
Party time.
All right. Good stuff. Good fight. Good hat shopping. Good suit shopping.
Good times.
Good times. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We're just going to end it here. Have a wonderful week, and we will see you next time
on Dadventurous.